Welcome back to the Domenicricc Show, episode 12. Wow, that sounds...
That's cool.
Episode 12.
That's sick.
Every episode, we always do that. But
wow,
you know why?
crazy.
It's about consistency. Look,
Yeah.
and we're slowly now building this, okay?
Yep.
So, before we get into it, I want to make an announcement. Honestly, you make it.
Okay, so we have dropped a little bit of merch. Now we are only dropping 20 of these at the beginning, just to see if you guys are liking them. This is the back. I'm wearing it backwards.
And this is the front.
Yeah.
Go time. This is what we believe in.
Yep,
It's
go time.
go time right now. I even got the hat, baby. Look.
Yeah,
So we're
go
gonna start, with the hats too. We're gonna start doing drops like that. I like
Yeah,
that
that's
idea. Cause you know why? That builds a community. Seriously.
Community, yeah, hype
Yeah.
and like people like
Hype.
limited. If we created like 1,000, it wouldn't be very special.
I agree. So today, honestly, this was his idea. We're gonna go over different diets, and when you should incorporate them, when you shouldn't, and also if I believe in them or not.
Yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah,
I like that framing.
All right. So let's
Start off.
go ahead.
All right, the first one we'll talk about is keto. So I'll give you a brief description. I know.
My biggest enemy, keto diet. I can't.
So it's a very low carb, high fat, and it aims to put the body in ketosis. Do you want to tell them what ketosis is first?
Yeah. So basically, you could be in a keto diet with no carbs or very low, either or.
yeah.
So, but that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do a little bit of carbs, you have to test your pee, and it'll tell you if you're in keto or not. If you're in ketosis.
That's crazy.
So what that means is your body isn't burning fat and carbs. It starts burning on fat. It starts using energy from fat.
Instead of carbs.
Yeah. So that's why keto. I do believe in it.
You did it.
Yeah, for short term, I
Yeah.
believe in it because it's actually not healthy if you think about it. Why do you
4 years
think?
ago you did it.
Yeah, but why do you think it's not healthy though? Actually think.
Too much fat.
Yeah, and it's not good for your heart.
Yeah.
So living on that, how can it be healthy? Seriously, if you think about it, how?
And so what's your take?
Huh?
So what's your take? Would you recommend it?
No, I mean I wouldn't recommend it because it could be dangerous.
In general, you said no.
In general, no, unless it's someone close to me. I would never recommend it to a viewer or to someone from my Instagram, for example, because it's you're kind of. It's I'm giving them approval to put themselves in a life risk. It's the only diet where it's a life risk.
Yeah.
Seriously,
You have to be close with them to direct what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I would for sure. I don't know. Think about a random person. Pretend name Jack.
I know a Jack now.
Who's that?
The guy, British guy who was gonna work with us. I'm kind of talking to him. You know the British guy?
Wait,
Yeah, he's a cool
Jack.
guy. I like him.
Yeah. But so I would recommend it to a friend if they want to lose weight fast. I wouldn't recommend it to a friend in the first diet. No. If they wanted to do it, that's on the. Then I would.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't say, "Oh, do the keto."
Never. I would
Never.
never even do it myself again. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely not.
Yeah, but all right. So that's my take on keto diet. Now let's read the actual definition.
Well, it just says brief description here.
That's fine.
It's very low carb, high fat, and it aims to put the body in ketosis.
Yeah, but look up the definition, because it's a scientific definition of
Of keto.
ketosis diet. Definition of ketosis diet.
Diet is a high fat, moderate protein, very low carb eating plan. By cutting carbs under 50 grams a day, your body runs out of sugar for fuel and it enters a metabolic state called ketosis, burning fat and making molecules called ketones for energy.
Yes, that's exactly what.
Fancy way of saying what you said.
But the 50 that throws me off because
50 grams of carbs. I have heard
that depends on person to person.
Yeah,
though.
that's so true.
So how could that be? Is that
That's stupid, it
From
says that.
Merriam-Webster. Where is this from?
This is from Northwestern Medicine because if someone's 300
That's not an
pounds
actual definition,
compared
though,
to
right?
120, it's
Exactly.
different. Wow.
Right?
Yeah, it's absolutely true. You're absolutely correct.
Because it depends.
Oh, and then down here it says limit carbs to about 5-10% of your
boom.
body weight.
Okay, so here it says it.
daily
Exactly.
calories, yeah.
So that makes sense. So 5 to 10%. That makes 100% sense. Yeah. So when I did keto, I did no carbs. I was so
remember,
intense.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was misery, that diet. And also you don't get full. It's hard to get full.
Yeah,
without
so
carbs.
that's
Very
why
hard to
you
get
lose
full.
weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
More. Yeah.
Wait, say it again. That's
So that's why you lose weight because it's hard to overeat on Actually, no.
No,
Because cheese, though. People eat cheese like crazy.
but that's very true though, because you could be. That is true. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's-
You could be in a surplus on keto and still, I think, lose weight.
No,
I'm not even.
If
Yeah.
you're in a surplus, you're gaining weight.
No.
Think about it.
I know,
Calories in,
James.
calories out.
Because
the only
look,
thing
you
is-
know why protein doesn't get burned. That's like the
I
last.
saw a percentage. Yeah, it burns. It takes more calories to burn protein. I have seen that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you have to eat like absolute monster to be in a surplus on the keto diet, right?
Yeah. Exactly. But that's it's hard to be in a surplus.
It's hard to be in a surplus, but if you're eating a surplus, still can't wait.
Like, do you remember when I was doing it, I wasn't tracking? You remember? And you would get mad at me, and I was like, I'm still losing weight. Do you remember that though?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be as dialed in if like
Yeah, of course.
if like you're on a regular cut,
Same goes for this next one. That's on the thing.
carnivore diet. That's the same exact thing.
Well, so before we go
It's the
there,
same thing.
yeah. So you're saying you wouldn't recommend keto generally?
No, I mean,
Okay.
or like same with carnivore diet.
Yeah. So carnivore diet's very
same exact thing.
no cheese.
What do you mean? No? Oh,
There's no cheese.
No, but
so
some
it's meat, eggs, fish. Some people allow dairy, but then it's not
exactly.
carnivore. No.
Some people allow that. That's when I did it. When
I
Ari
did the
remember?
carnivore diet.
You guys did it.
Yeah.
With cheese too, though. No.
No cheese.
Oh, that
Just
was
meat.
misery. Holy shit, that was misery. That diet. I did it too. After them.
After
like,
or before?
After you guys like challenged me
For
kind
30
of.
days we did it.
Yeah, and then I did it. In the beginning it wasn't bad, but then you don't get full. Like
And
it's
then
a-
it's like everything tastes like stale. It's like metal.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Because you're consuming nothing but iron, but nothing but iron, protein.
Like actually, what?
like I mean, look this up. Lead.
Fat.
I'm gonna say lead.
And meat?
Yeah, because from iron. I think. If not, I'm not putting this part in because it's from like iron. That's why like you should limit yourself to red meat though, because red meat has
Lead can be present in wild game.
See? Yep.
If the animal is harvested using traditional lead-based ammunition. So if they were killed with metal bullet.
Oh,
Metal
so that's the only way.
Yeah, it's the only one.
So like not natural. Like how
Ammunition,
that?
processed, grinding
Processed.
venison specifically though, so it's like deer.
Yeah, but so like that's what I saw. I saw something like that. Like processed meats have a lot of lead in it, so that's why like carnivore diet could be dangerous as well.
Yeah.
Seriously,
It was fun, but like for the
It's fun.
experience.
Yeah, that's it.
But like you're a weirdo. Right? Like you're a not
why?
normal human being. You're eating just meat.
I mean, who does it though?
You're missing out on nutrients, yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like
You
Think
talk
about
about
it.
berries though.
yeah, berries they're high fiber, low carbs though. Like they still have carbs, berries.
Yeah.
I mean, berries like they still have carbs, but they're much like a lot of vitamin vitamin dense.
That's what you always talked about.
They're
yeah.
vitamin dense, like antioxidant dense.
You're missing all that stuff with just
Exactly.
Oh my god, horrible diet.
Yeah, with
I
just
hate
me.
it.
But Jordan Peterson, he lives on it, doesn't he?
He does, or he did. I don't know if he still does, but
Didn't he get sick?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
sick right now.
I know.
His daughter, he did say carnivore diet healed his daughter's autoimmune system.
I could believe.
Not quote me on
Hold
that.
on.
That's the weird thing
Do you
too.
know why I can believe that?
I know that's weird actually.
Think about it like a vaccination, because you're like kind of preparing your body for the
You're
worst.
strengthening your body, yeah.
So that's why I could see that being,
it's a situational. You know, I tried that.
What?
I did the carnivore diet to try to fix my shoulder. That's why
What
I
does it
did
even
it.
mean though? Like, how could that fix your shoulder?
I talked to my physical therapist about it. He looked at me like I was a crazy person, but I was like, dude, listen, if I like imagine the extreme. You eat sugar and crap McDonald's all day, your body is gonna be weak.
That makes
so
sense.
the exact opposite, eat nothing but protein and meat, so your body is like strong. Now, that is very bro science.
Yeah, but
But-
if you look at it like that, that's
Also for the mental. It's a
What?
trick in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, if you eat like this, like a caveman, like that guy. What was that guy's name? Kid
who?
Liver boy?
Oh, what's his name?
Liver boy.
Liver King.
Liver dude.
Wait, Liver King?
Liver boy.
But he ate anything, remember? Oh wait, did
No,
he just
he's
do
carnivore, I think. He eat like liver and stuff.
But do you like?
But no,
sorry, I know. Hold
he's
on.
a liar. He's a liar.
I was just gonna say that to
Yeah.
all his viewers. The guy's a liar.
He's a liar.
So
He
he
got
probably
caught.
wasn't doing only carnivore.
No,
who
he's taking.
knows?
Yeah, he was taking
He was
stuff
doing
too.
steroids.
Yeah, he's lying. But anyway, that was my mindset. Bro science. But if you're a young guy, you want to try something, I would say do 30 days. It's good for your discipline.
And yeah, so I like be careful with that though. Like I was just saying before, because it can
Health.
be dangerous. Yeah.
Okay, do research. Don't listen to me. I'm not a professional.
Be careful.
I'm
with
also
that.
not a big. No, okay.
Yeah. But hold on, I was gonna say something. Wait, about the carnivore diet. Oh yeah, for like back to kind of what you were saying. It depends on person to person. Like that's like a big difference, though, to be honest. Like for the average person, I would never recommend it. Why would you ever recommend that?
Why?
Seriously,
Yeah,
why?
yeah, yeah.
Like just put yourself in a calorie in a calorie deficit.
If you want to lose weight.
Or maintenance if you want to stay the same weight.
Simple.
It's very simple.
Eat your body
or
weight
surplus
and
if you want to
protein,
gain.
whatever,
right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Generally, I wouldn't, but if you're like Jocko's fans.
Why? He does carnivore?
No, but like, I'm trying to think like a tough people.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like
Yeah. But so far, keto and carnivore, I've done both of those. So have
overall,
you. Yeah, I mean, and they're like boring, kind of like.
yeah.
To me, like a cut was more fun. You know why? Because it's
Yeah,
like,
you get creative.
and also like you really see what you look like. Like without, without carbs, are you gonna go back to carbs after? So how do you know like what you're gonna look like? Kind of.
Yeah, that's interesting. You would never,
just,
depleted.
You're just gonna you're gonna look depleted because you remember, on show day we had to stuff carbs before going up, for a reason, huh?
You were stuffing carbs.
Me and
Everyone there, yeah.
this kid too.
Yeah, he did.
Good guy right here, yeah.
I like this guy.
So was this guy.
Yeah, that guy was nice.
Good guy. I don't remember that one.
But he was soft-spoken. He was a little funny.
I don't remember him really.
I kind of remember he was a funny guy. He walked funny.
Interesting.
But cool guys. So yeah, so far May. Vegan. So no animal products at all.
Vegan diet, that's like probably the worst one, I think. I'm not even kidding.
You become brittle.
Yeah, like that's probably the worst one. Also because you're not getting real protein sources, if you think about it. Unless these people are consuming dairy. Can vegan
No animal products at all.
Oh, but
vegan,
vegetarian,
yeah. Vegan,
Got
nothing.
it. Yeah, if you're a vegan, reroute thinking. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have so many haters. But look, to a certain extent, I can agree with it. To a certain extent, but because
protein.
the word vegan doesn't make sense in it. Like limitations, that
they don't eat. Yeah, no. They don't do animal products.
Huh? Yeah, exactly. Which ground beef is amazing for you if you don't have high cholesterol. Like it depends, of course.
Yeah.
So like meat is absolutely amazing for you.
Yeah.
Like for example, we're gonna fact check me. So this is me without even looking. Like a while ago, I checked something called a protein scale. I told you about it, remember? And at the top of the list, it is whey protein. Right under that, I'm pretty sure it was ground beef. Then chicken, so on and so forth. And it kept going. And then once it hit number 8 or 9, so 8 or 9, soy, which is still. And
pea protein's a big one for them, right?
let's give it a pause on the soy though, because I don't want our viewers who are men, because we have both, to start consuming soy. I do not consume soy. You know why? It raises estrogen.
Estrogen, no bueno.
And when you raise estrogen, your testosterone, unfortunately. Hold on, let's backtrack a little bit though. All right.
Okay, what's the fact checking?
So
If
first,
consuming soy.
no, first the protein scale. Like look up amino.
The protein quality scale.
Yeah, boom.
So, number 1 quality of protein high is whole milk powder, which is essentially, the second one's milk protein concentrate.
Wait, hold on. Where's whey? Whey has, or maybe it was
Whey
that.
protein was like 5th.
That's not the one I saw.
This is the one.
I mean, but how do you know which one's real?
Yeah, that's
then?
so
Holy-
annoying. You did study it though.
Why go look up Claude? Honestly, no. But hold on. I studied in school. I remember.
You studied this, I remember.
Literally, in my
Whey
in my
protein is
nutrition-
number 1. But also, here's whole milk powder.
Which
I mean, I don't want to misspeak, but
hold on, but check. All right, why don't we ask AI? Honestly, let's ask Claude. Let's ask a high intelligent Claude. Okay, Opus. You want to ask Opus? So Opus is Claude with credits. You can only use a certain amount.
Oh, I have Opus. Okay.
Yeah, you can only use a certain amount. Yeah, because hold on, as you're looking this up, like when I went to school, I went to NASM, National Association of Sports Medicine.
Oh, really?
That was the school I went to, and I wonder what they taught us, because that's how I think now. All right, the information that we're getting, where does that come from initially? You know what I mean? That's how I think.
That is.
So it's like now I'm thinking about the school, what I was taught. Because I remember, all these scales, they're similar. So, it matters, yeah, because there's a true fact. Like, there has to be a true fact, right? So, what do you got?
This is a very confusing answer.
Really?
Number 1 on the list is PDCAAs. Protein digestibility, what the heck?
All right, watch it. Hold on. You know what? Give me Claude. I'm going to ask like this. Look. All right. Please answer this question with citations. Like, for example, like, when I learned in school, it was whey protein 1. 2, I think, was milk
Powder, whatever.
milk powder concentrate, something like that. But Claude, that's what we're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about over here.
It's all in the details.
Hold on. All right.
Right?
Give it to me. Give me the whole list, and please provide the citations from from the DIAS. So that's a site citation. So it is milk protein concentrate. So I was wrong. All right. So that's probably what I saw. And then look, whey isolates next. See?
Yeah.
So, all right. I don't know what the truth is. I'm not gonna lie to them. So I don't know exactly, because what I learned is not showing.
Either way, though, it's soy
It's still
is
the
lower.
top.
Yeah, like.
But like what I said, it's still the top 5 of or top 10. It's just maybe ranked differently by 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You know.
Like pea protein, soy protein's marked as good, not high.
Wait, pea protein's there
Number like 9.
above soy.
Right above it, one
That's
above it.
like that's retarded.
Wheat is after that.
Go back to Claude.
Wheat protein.
Does Claude show pea protein? Because I thought pea protein was not. That's what we're talking about when I'm talking about the protein
It
scale.
doesn't show.
See?
pea
Yeah.
protein.
So
Soy isolate is the last one. Then chicken. Then beef. Greek yogurt.
Yeah,
Whey
I remember this.
isolate. Whole egg. Whole milk. Milk protein.
all right, so I remember all of that. So, you know, who knows what exactly is it? I guess because I'm getting different answers now than what I was taught.
But still, yeah.
You know,
It's not
but
the same
still.
quality protein.
Yeah. So basically, you know, that's not like the point. Past that, you know, is if you're a vegan, you're not consuming complete amino acids.
Yeah.
You know, cheat code for them. But if you are a vegan, you can incorporate this cheat code by incorporating some amino acids. You know, so for example,
Like
to combine it, because if you combine amino acids, for example, if you combine milk protein concentrate with what's like a not complete amino acid.
With a pea protein.
Pea protein, yeah. With pea protein, it will make the pea
You have to,
protein
like-
complete.
So you have to like hack it.
Yeah. So it could. So if I was a vegan, I would never be. If I was, I would be consuming a lot of soy because it's complete. You understand?
Have you ever seen like the months of November, October, those months?
What do you mean?
The months, October, November.
Yeah.
You know when the leaves get nice and hard?
Yeah.
And you like step on the break?
Why?
That's how I envision the body of a vegan.
Oh, brittle.
It's brittle. It just breaks apart.
That-
And also we have to read. That was good to make fun of them. We have to read between the lines a little bit sometimes because we're assuming also with these that people are following them exactly to a T. If a lot of people
Meaning what, though? Like-
a lot of people are vegan, but they don't eat a whole food diet. They'll go and say, "Oh look, vegan
Oh,
cookies,
what a point.
vegan burgers."
What a
And
point.
it's filled with all these gross chemicals that are just pointless and like.
So that's a great point because if you're a regular vegan, it's 10,000 times healthier than nowadays vegans.
Then like what is
buying Impossible Burgers.
trendy vegan like
Yeah, so that is a very good point though, because if you're a normal vegan eating whole foods, that's way healthier,
healthier, yeah.
than these Impossible Burgers, Beyond Burgers, vegan cookies.
vegan weird stuff.
Very good point. Yeah. All right. So vegan, absolutely, I've never done it, and I never will. I would never recommend it unless someone like can't eat meat for some reason. Then I would help them seriously.
Yeah.
You know.
A lot vegetarian, slightly different, but you could eat dairy.
Wait. So what's like the only difference though?
So no meat or fish, but may include eggs and dairy. So you can eat eggs, milk,
okay, so you can.
cheese,
So you can still eat animal products if you want.
but
'Cause
it's not
egg-
beef.
Huh?
Eggs is a good source of protein.
Egg is an animal
Uh,
product though.
yeah, I
You
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's the difference though, because vegetarian could still eat animal products, right?
But vegetarian, you're closer to where you gotta be.
Yeah, vegetarian is definitely better than vegan.
Still
yeah.
missing a lot though, right?
So
There's something meat just gives you.
yeah, I mean, being a man first of all.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't eat red meat. I don't eat beef.
Why don't you eat red meat? No, I know why, but tell them please. Well, it doesn't make sense anymore.
When I was,
Like now, but go.
when I was a young boy, I loved cows, particularly moo, like the animal. And
For no reason, just like chose it in one day. Like
yeah, I liked the colors actually originally.
You still? No, right?
I had this because
Do they still stand out? Like
yeah,
when you
because I was a child and like
Wow.
it's part of my childhood. So yeah, I do. Cows are my favorite animal. Still.
So a lot of people in our life today don't know that about you.
Yeah, I know.
Like we have to tell them.
yeah, they're like, why don't you eat beef? I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it."
like don't even ask.
But I used to eat burgers though and Slim Jims and stuff like that. It was
You
beef.
see burgers like
and
crazy.
and you and from McDonald's first of all, dumb now. They're upset
Oh
with me.
gosh.
But
yeah, we used to eat McDonald's. I
remember
know. Yeah.
the 10th birthday, you were like, if you love cows so much, why do you eat them?
I don't remember this. I'm not gonna lie.
And
I don't really remember this.
I remember thinking like, oh, this mother flipper is right. And I threw it out, and that was the last day I had beef.
Do you know? Hold on, wait. That's first of all, hilarious story. Like, and it's like respect. It kind of shows why we are the way
Even
we are
as a
today.
child.
15 years later,
Yeah.
you still don't eat
They're
beef.
17 now. Holy crap.
Still don't eat beef.
Yeah, I know.
It just shows like kind of like we were the same always.
Yeah.
In a way. Seriously.
That is weird.
Yeah, but that's a little backstory. But aside from that, James eats every meat.
Yeah, like
He eats
bison.
bison.
I love bison burgers.
Hold on, but that's red meat.
But it's not a cow. It's a bison. I don't care about a buffalo or a
Hold on.
bison.
It's not a male cow.
They're cousins.
Check.
They are. We've done this.
Oh yeah, we have.
It's a dairy
check it
cow
out.
is what I used to like. A dairy cow isn't a bison.
Oh wait, so
know what
a
I mean?
cow just means dairy, basically?
Well, actually, no. A cow is a general term, but I like dairy cows. That's what
So
I
that's
like.
what you start saying,
Wait,
then.
is a bison
It's a male cow.
A bull is a male cow. Is a bison a cow? Oh, bisons are not cows, just the same family. So they're
Wait,
cousins.
so wait, what is a bull? Is a male cow?
A bull's a male cow.
So would you eat a bull?
No.
So only females you won't eat.
No, I won't eat a bull either.
Oh, you
I
won't eat a
do
bull
like
either.
bulls too.
I never
actually
had a
like
bull in my
bulls.
life.
I don't know. Wait,
Have you ever had a bull?
no, because I think no. Beef is I don't know.
Yeah, like
Beef could be a bull.
let's check this. Do ham
beef
check that. Like do
from
does
bulls?
yeah or only
Or
female
only
cows?
Female. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Beef comes from both. Most high quality beef comes from a steer.
Cattle, the little ones.
No, a castrated male, oof, or a heifer, a young female. Ooh.
Wait,
Yeah.
so most beef in stores come from baby cows, basically.
Most
Babies.
high quality beef.
Yeah, which is the best. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know why?
Or a
Like,
castrated male. That mean I cut off his penis?
wait, so burgers come from bulls too? Damn. I did not know this. I'm not gonna lie. So burgers come from bulls as well, with the horns.
Yeah, that's weird.
Very weird.
Something about that. It's weird. I don't like it. Anyway.
All right, so that's a little backstory of why he doesn't eat, but he eats every other meat anyway.
Yeah. All right, so we're not really fans of those. The last one I want to talk about before we get into the fun stuff is intermittent fasting. I'm curious your perspective on it.
I've talked about intermittent fasting, but but you were on the show at the time.
Nah.
So intermittent
We
fasting.
haven't talked about it for a while because I used to do
Okay,
it. I used to do
so
it.
people, all right, is it good? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it is. But is it a weight loss hack? No. Like, I don't believe in it for that sense. But for a health sense, it's absolutely good for you because you're fasting for a certain period of time. So fasting is good for you. I do it too. Like, sometimes I'll do it once a week, twice a week. I do
Purposely.
intermittent, huh?
Purposely.
Exactly, because it's good for your heart.
Yeah,
it's
it is good to be,
it's
I
good
heard
for
that.
cleansing your body. You know, there's certain religions that fast for a whole month.
I mean,
Why do you think
most
though?
religions have a fast?
Yeah, most
Not
religions
whole
have a
month,
fast.
but yeah.
Yeah, but why do you think? Because it's obviously
There's
it's
some benefits to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of studies that show immunity.
yeah, and immunity. That's
Yeah.
exactly correct.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with it to the sense like where people use it like
It can be a good weight loss hack if you think about it.
No.
Like if someone binges at night, but intermittent fasting keeps them stopping at 8, also again just disciplined. Like it's
exactly. So
like,
it depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
That's what. But most people, I don't like. I've never met a lot of people like me, and like to be honest,
like
me.
most people are disciplined.
In terms of discipline, like, and that's like kind of common, I guess. That's why it's common
Yeah.
to maybe, how the world is nowadays to be comfortable. Seriously,
so, yeah.
it's
Discipline's at an all-time low probably.
it's very yeah, exactly. So that's why it's very low though, intermittent fasting, because of that reason. Like, if it was 500 years ago, I would look at it different. Probably, I'm not even kidding,
Yeah.
because people live differently. Not yeah. But intermittent fasting. So let's make it
Yeah, what's your final?
final. So in terms of health, yes.
So overall, yes, you would.
In terms of health, not for weight loss. No, I wouldn't. I would not.
But in a way, it's helping them with their health.
No.
Those fat
But I'm
asses.
talking about health. People that will stick to it, and people that will do it like, and
Probably.
even eat
And
during
not binge like a crazy MF for their hours.
Even
yeah.
during the fasting window. I mean, the feeding window.
Yeah,
you're not binging.
you
like
can't be a
you're
crazy person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't recommend it, because it's for like a very minority population.
Yeah, it
Do you
gives you a
understand?
false sense of like.
Hope, kind of like it's like, oh yeah, I'm an intermittent fast and lose so much weight. So many people
Yeah,
I know
you're right.
that intermittent
Yeah.
fast and zero weight progress.
28% body fat.
No, I'm not even kidding. Many people, James.
Yeah.
Including our father back in the day. He used to
oh
think
my
it.
god!
Remember?
The nutritionist had him eating. Remember
Oh.
in one diet, 7 nuts.
Yeah.
No, 7 almonds. It said 7 almonds at like 1 p.m.
So-
7 almonds for weight loss.
I mean, look,
That's
like,
dumb.
for weight loss, yes. Like, I mean, is it gonna
7
work? Yeah.
7 almonds are high calorie, and they're not gonna fill you up.
You know who that would work for? David Goggins. Because you know why? He'll do it.
Yeah.
Because David Goggins will do it. You know.
That's a good
like,
point.
I would do it. I'm not gonna lie.
Only, yeah,
Like I would do it too, probably.
Imagine going to an overweight person, eat 7 almonds
Yeah,
at 1 p.m.
yeah,
It's
no.
just gonna make them hungry.
Exactly. So
dumb.
intermittent fasting overall, I guess health is a bigger picture, right? Right? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
realistically, health is like the most important. So I guess yeah.
Yeah, I feel strongest about it compared to all the rest so far.
What?
I feel strongest about it.
Oh yeah, compared to everything else. But I don't want people to like get caught up, and because I see most people fail, like that do it fail. Most people that do it fail.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That I see. I'm not even kidding. And
cravings
I
take
know
over.
many people.
Yeah.
Most that do intermittent fasting, they do it for weight loss, not for health.
Yeah, true fact.
And a lot fail.
Factual.
Yeah, because
agree.
it leads to, hold on, I mean, this exactly what you said, binging, overeating, the feeding window,
agree.
eating whatever you want. So, health, yes, weight loss, no.
Okay.
Leave it at that.
Okay.
You know?
And before moving on, I'm curious. So like, what now? We just said we dislike most of the diets. If
Yeah.
someone's watching this, they want to know what diet they should do. What would you say to that generally?
So, what does that mean? What diets do they do? So, there are healthy diets, but do you have any more?
There's a bunch more, but we don't have to go through every single one.
All right, so let me name
Oh,
some.
you know what? Mediterranean.
Boom.
That was one on the list.
Mediterranean diet. So that is basically eating whole foods. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's eating a lot of greens. I know that. Fish. You're allowed fish. You know, also pescatarian diet is good.
Yeah, I have heard
You know,
that. Very good, yeah.
Because fish is amazing
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you have to, of course, be careful with
Mercury.
with
but-
consuming canned fish. You know, that's
Yeah,
why
it just
wild
needs-
caught always.
Yeah, I like the pescatarian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mediterranean. Yeah, emphasizes vegetables, like you just said,
Whole
fruits, whole grains, fish, olive oil, and minimally processed foods. So.
So there's no processed foods,
Like Mediterranean diet, and also isn't there a study that shows it's like one of the it helps
longevity.
Yeah.
It is because you know why? It's common sense.
It's common. Whole foods.
Whole foods. That's
It's
why
common
though.
sense. Mediterranean diet.
But like whatever person named it that, smart man.
This was a Greece, Sardinia.
Yeah.
That's Mediterranean. They're
Yeah.
freaking healthy. When we go there, I mean, everyone's in much better shape than here.
I don't like that they named it Mediterranean. It's just like kind of common sense.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
It's like common
Yeah,
sense.
it's like me naming weightlifting James lifting.
Yeah.
It's like taking something that's so important and just calling it my thing.
Yeah.
But it's common sense. Eat whole foods.
All right. So now can I answer your question?
Yeah, please.
So what do I think? Like I'm not even gonna say healthiest diet. Like I don't like that. Like
Because it also depends on the
phrase.
person.
Yeah, but also like, what does that even mean? Healthiest diet? How I see it is, majority eat whole foods. My rule is 80-20. Okay, majority eat whole foods. Okay, 80% of the time, and 20% of the time you could have whatever you want in a way. You know, and that longevity of life is still very optimal because you know, like that. If you think about it, what are you consuming most of your life? 80% of the time, whole foods.
Yeah,
whole
should be,
foods.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why, like, what's your favorite dieting? I don't like that saying. You know, I just believe in.
Depends on a lot.
Huh? Yeah.
Also.
What I just said, and also different phases. Okay. So when I'm cutting, being in a deficit, but not, you know.
One of those.
Yeah, one of those. Just lowering calories to the deficit, which is carbs mostly. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, carbs, a little bit of
that,
fat.
like, lever, yeah.
You know, protein always the same. Maybe a little bit higher on a.
Cut
Why?
to maintain muscle.
Keeps you full as well.
That keeps you full.
Protein keeps you full. When I'm in a maintenance, I put my calories at a maintenance level so I stay the same. Okay? And then I could build muscle as I'm maintaining my weight. You know? And let me go into a surplus real quick. Alright? So for a surplus, I don't know if I told you this before. When you're in a surplus, do you know you can only be in a alright, boom, restart. Leave all that in though, okay?
Okay.
So, alright, show them I gotta rethink for a sec. So, surplus. Let's use me. Domenicricc. Well, I'm using that guy. Domenicricc. Alright, so my maintenance is 2,700. It actually is. My maintenance, 2,700.
Now it might be lower.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Lower.
Because I've been at such a low weight after the show. But you could be right. I'm not gonna lie, honestly. My maintenance could be lower, yeah. Which is like sad, seriously. But that's what that shit does.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You extreme this too.
I extreme
Anyway,
it.
yeah.
All right, so my maintenance is 2,700. Say if I was eating at 2,703 calories, I would still be in a surplus. Because you're still in a surplus.
Yeah, slight, yeah.
And, you know who actually, I learned a lot of that from? First of all, science. Like,
Doucette.
that's actually real. Greg Doucette. So, Greg Doucette, what's going on, baby? But,
Greg Doucette.
what you just did to him, what if
He's a legend.
he watches you do that to him?
What a
But,
legend.
so Greg Doucette, he's the person I first discovered that
He
from.
helped us a lot.
Oh, yeah, he
helped us a lot.
I love Doucette.
Doucette's the man.
But, like, that's so interesting, though.
That,
to
like,
be
even
in
the slightest bit of surplus.
slight. That's why. What are you gonna say?
Be careful. But people have to be careful because 100 calorie surplus for a year, even 100 calorie, you gain, 8 pounds
Yes.
or whatever it is?
Yeah.
So if your maintenance 3,000, let's assume you're eating 3,100.
Yeah.
For 1 year, that's 36,500 calories extra.
Wow.
Divide that by, what did we just say, 3,500?
Yeah.
That's 10 pounds gained in a year.
That's actually a good surplus. That's like a pretty good.
Not
trouble.
if you're a 30-year-old guy who's trying to maintain his weight and look good
Well,
for his wife.
if you're
then
trying to maintain,
in
no,
10
yeah.
years, you're up 100 pounds.
Yeah, if you're trying to maintain, no.
Think about that.
But if your idea is surplus, that's actually not
Think
bad.
about that, though. If you're a guy who doesn't realize you're a girl, you're not tracking your calories, girls, oh, why am I gaining weight? If you're even a slight surplus for a year, that's 10 pounds.
Yeah, that's a very
about the
good
fat.
point. That's a great point to like.
Unless
you
you're
know,
working out, it's muscle,
Huh?
of course. I said fat, but unless you're working out, then of course someone's going to be muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that's yeah.
That's
but
how people gain weight without realizing it. Over 5 years, how am I up 50 pounds?
that yeah,
100
that's
calorie surplus. That's scary.
oh yeah. So that's why like to the general population, like what you just said, it should be like, you know, like
Yeah.
a big eye opener because people should know. That's why I do what I do. You know, like you have to know what you consume.
Raise awareness. So this is like people tell people that I don't know.
Like, all right, do you want to hear this? I don't even track my calories anymore
Yeah,
on the phone because I already know what
Yeah,
I'm consuming.
yeah,
Isn't that so
also.
interesting though?
Yeah, me too.
I
That's
literally
right.
don't even track anymore.
I
I'm
know
not
what
even
I'm
kidding.
at. Okay, I'm at 1400 already.
Exactly. Yeah. So over time that happened though. So that's like
You
my
learn
whole
it.
point to people.
Yeah.
You know, over time it's gonna become a habit, a part of your life.
You can't take it out of your mind now.
Never, ever,
I
ever.
can't detach
Yeah.
food from calories in my
Yeah,
mind.
like every time I have a glass of milk, 140 calories. I already know like where in the cup to put it. It's so interesting. Like, and it's ingrained into
Yeah.
me because what you are, you know, what you eat, you are.
Yeah.
What you consume, you are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
try
fully.
to make it as simple as possible for
Fully,
people.
fully.
You know? Yeah. So you know that's why like this is everything happened. It's making people.
Like, dang, man, I
yeah.
didn't realize how many calories it is.
Yeah, you know, and it could go for like anything. It could go for, you know, literally. I always talk about it. You know, it's a foundation of your life.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, because
yeah.
even if someone's doing the opposite, say that they're doing the opposite, exact opposite. Okay, so
Not tracking anything,
No.
whatever they want.
no, exact opposite of a surplus. Okay, and they're in like a crazy
Crazy
deficit for a year. You know how unhealthy that person's gonna be?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
brittle. Like
for
leaves.
being in a deficit for a year, I don't even know if that's ideal. Like you have to really.
That's a long time.
I need Greg Doucette for this one.
Doucette.
No,
hit us
like
up. Instagram.
We actually gotta think about it. Like, can someone? It depends on
You
how
can
much
be
fat you
deficit.
have, I guess.
Yeah, if you're a guy at 12%, you
Yeah.
have no muscle. You're one of those like skinny guys. Yeah, it's horrible to be in a deficit.
Yeah, so it kind of depends on the person, you know.
Of course. If
it
you're a
depends on
fat
the person.
Good job. 10 pounds in a year.
I mean, a year's a long time. I never heard of that. Dieting for a year, that's a long.
No, if you're
time.
real big, like James Bolo would have to die for 6, 7, 8 years.
No, I'd put him in phases. That's what I would do. Like I would put
Deficit
him.
maintenance, deficit
That
maintenance.
exactly. That so his body.
Still
would get-
though, it would take him 10
going
years.
to pla-
then.
Oh, so
know?
correct. Boom.
But you just said you put him in maintenance stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know why it could get like tricky? Because your body could get you. Because like I'm thinking like this.
Plateau.
Like being in a year, your body will plateau. So you kind of like you'll need a coach, you know, or
It's
you,
hard, yeah.
Yeah. So you really have to be dialed in with tracking everything
Yeah.
and even make necessary, you know, adjustments. Like for example, like someone could raise their cardio instead of lowering their calories
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
You know, or vice versa.
Your body does get used to cardio though. Like
Yeah,
I don't burn.
or that, yeah.
I don't burn the same amount of calories I did 3 years ago when I run 5 miles. I
Yeah,
now
isn't
burn
that-
less. It's kind of sad.
Crazy. That's
for
crazy
me.
though. Isn't that
But
so, how like the body is?
Your body
though?
adapts.
I know.
The legs don't hurt after a 10-mile run anymore. It's just like your body gets used to it. It's
Yeah,
weird.
but if I went on a 10-mile run, it
yeah,
would, my
it would be destroyed. Yeah,
my legs would be crazy.
Of course.
Exactly.
No, of course, yeah.
You know, but yeah. So that's the primary question was, what do I think about dieting? You know, so I don't really like that
You
question.
don't like it. I like that
You know?
response.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I don't really like the question.
I like that response a lot. We're over already. What we
No, no.
wanted
So,
to do.
hold on. That wasn't the question. Wait.
Yeah, it was. What would you recommend if someone said
No,
what
what
should I do?
diet? Yeah. So like what does that
Mediterranean,
mean?
you said though.
I mean, whole foods diet, 80-20. Like that's my own
Yeah.
thing, kind of. It's like what people should do. like,
What,
It's common sense,
yeah, it's like
man.
what should I diet? You know what you should eat.
like you really know, dude.
Eat protein and meat
Yeah.
and whole foods, veggies.
80% of the time.
80% of the time.
Like, do you believe that too? Right?
Yeah,
80% of the time.
I think 20% of the time is too much cheating though.
I don't.
You're saying cheating?
No,
Or eat whatever you
20%
want?
of the time eating whatever you want.
Not like a binge meal, because that's like
No,
once a week. Binge meal
no,
once a
no,
week,
no.
it's off your whole cut.
No, no, I'm
Or
talking about 80-20, more like, you know, you could like,
What's the 20? Fries?
once in a while, you could do fries, still stay in your calorie range.
Yeah, boom, yeah, I agree. I
But,
already agree.
or,
Agree already.
but, or you could do, you know, even once in a, you know, every 20% of the time, let's think about in a cut. You could go, you know,
And a slight-
have a cheat meal.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
agree.
why
Okay.
80-20 is the best way to look at anything.
Yeah.
If you really think.
Yeah.
It's like the best way to look at it. Seriously.
Yeah, I
80%
agree.
of the time. Like
Yeah.
when I was in this, you know, do you remember at the end of the night, like one day a week I was eating, remember?
Yeah,
Like,
at the end,
like,
by the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so it's kind of the best way to look at like things. Like,
Yeah.
You know, 80% of the time do good.
All right, now some quick questions. We're over time. Late to a meeting, but who cares? Would you rather? This
Oh.
is easy for you. Would you rather give up alcohol or sugar forever?
I don't even drink, but alcohol is sugar. How about that?
You shoot that question on this.
Yeah, how about that?
All right. What about this? Can you be healthy without working out?
Yes. Yeah. Like, what's working out though?
No, I don't know.
Wait,
No,
I
you
was
can't
thinking.
be. Imagine you're very sedentary.
No, you could be healthy, James.
Not
Like,
sedentary.
I'm looking at it like if a person was born with like, with like a limitation. What are you just gonna give up because you can't work
All
out?
right, damn.
That's how I was
All
looking
right,
at it though.
Okay.
Okay.
They can still work out though.
No, but say for that's why your
it's good for their
question-
body still though.
What is?
Like the people who are built like born with limitation.
Yeah.
Like you ever seen the videos of people with cerebral palsy? They slowly get good. They move things slowly. Like they try.
Oh,
it's
so
still, it's
you know
still working
what?
out. You know, it's still working out.
Hold on. So actually, I answered that wrong. Re-ask it. I'm not even kidding.
Can you be healthy without working out?
All right. So let me.
You do have to define working out. You're right though.
Yeah.
What's the definition?
So how often? What? Like.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay. Assume working out 0% or working out.
Oh, okay. Of
No,
course.
never,
Of course,
or-
working out. Yeah.
Can you be healthy without?
No.
I would say no.
No.
Think about no
Wait,
walking.
never or yes. Those are the two options. Never or yes.
No walking. You're
Then
sedentary. You play
absolutely
video
not.
games all day. You work on a computer all day. You don't move. You eat
No.
you eat healthy, but you don't move.
But you're like the person's choosing that. You're saying kind of. Yeah. So no. Of course.
When
not.
do you go on walks? I don't want to. When do you lift
Yeah.
weights? Is breakfast actually important?
Yeah. Because you know why? What's the name? Think about it.
Oh, so you're saying even if you're
It sets you up for your day.
even if you're fasting, you have to break the fast
but
anyway.
it's still breakfast.
Yep.
So breakfast.
You're really
is-
dogging these questions. by the way.
So yeah, breakfast. It's literally you're breaking a fast. And anytime you break a fast and fast, it's healthy. When you break a fast, it's healthy.
it shouldn't. You have to make it healthy. You don't want to wake up and eat
Oh
McDonald's
yeah.
hotcakes.
I mean, it's still better to eat than not. Say if that person had the only option, it's
yeah, of course. Die.
yeah. So I say breakfast is. What was the question? Is it
Is it
necessary?
actually important?
Yes. Yeah. And I think it's the most important. It is.
Meal of the day?
It's the most important meal of the day because it's why it sets you up.
Sets
too.
you up, yeah,
It
that's
it's gonna how hungry you're gonna be.
Mentally, yeah.
It sets you up how you're gonna feel.
Yep.
But.
Is 8 hours of sleep really necessary? That's a great
So
question.
it's like 6 to 8, I would say, and
Yeah,
it depends
that's-
on the person. Like for example, he's on the wall. Kobe Bryant, for example, he would only sleep 4 hours a day,
Some people have that actually. It's a condition also.
but that's not a normal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So 8 hours. What is that
I think 6 is too low.
the only? No, it's not. No,
I
it's
heard
not.
6
Six
is
not
too
too
low. I've
that?
heard. I mean, don't quote me. Heard studies, but yeah.
Now Doucette's gonna come after you. I'm not even
I
kidding.
hope he does. I want to know.
I'm not even kidding. He's gonna come
So
after you.
is 8 hours necessary? You're saying you can get a
No,
little less.
it's not necessary. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. Is it necessary? You think it is?
No.
No, it's absolutely not.
And I don't do it.
And no, it's definitely not necessary.
Maybe one part of my life I will. But can you out exercise a bad diet?
No,
Nope.
no, absolutely not. Because
I am
yeah.
standing firm on this. Absolutely not.
Yeah, but why do you say no? Give an example, kind of. I already have mine.
For me, one you run. So if you're a 180-pound man,
Yeah, go.
You run 10 miles, you burn 1,000 calories.
Yep.
Do you know how easy it is to eat 1,000 calories?
Exactly right. That's what I was gonna say.
One meal at the Cheesecake Factory is putting you 2,500 in the hole,
Yeah. All right, but now let's.
and I don't eat there.
But look, hold on, my brother. Let's reverse Uno the question. Seriously, let's reverse Uno it.
Okay.
All right.
Can you?
Can you be healthy with only? Wait. What was?
So can you out exercise a bad diet? So can you out diet bad exercise?
Yes.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
actually.
that's why I reverse Uno.
That's
it. I was
crazy.
thinking, yeah.
Uno reverse card. That's
Because
true.
because like if for example, if a person only worked out one time a week but had an amazing diet, he would be in good shape.
Yep.
Not maybe not insane, amazing,
But yeah,
but good
you
shape.
go in the right direction too.
Exactly, and no, he's still walking. The guy probably, hopefully.
Yeah.
So interesting thought, right?
That is interesting. That's
Yeah.
really so. That shows the importance of how important a diet is.
Like yeah.
Okay. The final question is: drinking alcohol actually unhealthy?
Absolutely 100% yes.
No doubt.
Without a question. There's one.
No.
Okay, yeah, there is. There actually is one. Like, a glass of red wine is like one time a night.
No, one time a week.
Or one time-
That's
what was it?
Huberman says one time a week.
Never mind, one
If
time a
it-
week maybe.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
He said more than I think it's like okay. So again, I'm saying James. Don't quote me. Huberman said something like
Andrew
more,
Huberman, we think, said this.
More-
Dr. Andrew Huberman. Yeah.
More than like 3 drinks a week is like over drinking.
Yes.
Which
So
is-
he said 1 to 3, I think. Right?
It's fact.
It probably depends on the person.
A week, not a day.
A week. So
Don't claim. I hate when people claim to be like, oh, I don't eat this.
So
I don't eat
could,
that.
So I could drink.
Not even so I can drink. It's like, oh, I don't touch those things. I don't touch seed oils. I don't touch this.
But he drinks.
Drink like a freaking fish.
My brother, today, great episode.
Is there?
Little you know, we had a little fun with it too at the
Little
end.
diet action.
We're gonna start throwing those in more.
Fun.
Right?
Good for clipping.
And honestly, it's like it makes me laugh in the moment.
Yeah.
It's just like funny to
It's
me.
engaging. I like it.
Next episode we're gonna do live Q&A.
Yeah.
All right.
You go get questions.
Episode 13.